What is up, YouTube? It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to Sci Fi Movie Review Month number, I believe, 18. Yeah, and this is the sci fi comedy film from 1985, I believe. It's one of the funniest sci fi movies of the mid 80s that I didn't see until about a year ago. And it's a fun movie, and it's kind of a forgotten gem called Innerspace. This is with a solid cast of Dennis Quaid, Martin Short, and Meg Ryan. People that are not really, they're still around, but some of them kind of got forgotten, like Meg Ryan and Martin Short. They don't really do big budget films anymore. But this is a fun movie. This is a very, very interesting movie about a guy that shrinks and goes into a guy's body. Very interesting premise. The special effects are really good. It got some cameos from a lot of actors. You got the original actor from I think it's Invasion of the Body Snatchers, yeah, and I believe Joe Dante directed this movie. Yeah. One gripe I have with this movie though is it's a little bit too long. Like I don't think the movie needed to be 2 hours. I'm like, this is not Star Wars, so making it 2 hours and it's a comedy, it kind of drags in some points. But that's one of the only major flaws I have with the film. I still think the film is very entertaining. It's got a cool atmosphere and it got a good look to it, and the premise is enough to keep you entertained. And the movie is, if it was an hour and 30 minutes, I think it would have sufficed. I don't think this movie needed to be 2 hours. You definitely feel it in some areas, especially the beginning. There's a scene that they show Randy Quaid, not Randy Quaid, Dennis Quaid. They show him naked. I'm like, yeah, that wasn't needed. And the film is a PG film, but this was a PG. No, this was in 1987, not 1985. But I don't need that in my comedies or sci-fi movies. I don't need male nudity, and the pacing could have been a little bit faster. But other than that, I think that Inner Space is a very entertaining movie. It's definitely worth watching if you haven't watched it already. I haven't seen it in a while. This is the insert. I actually got it at it came in a broken artwork at Toys R Us, but I did get it for like $5, so that wasn't too bad. And well, I'm just glad that I finally got to see it. I was always interested in this movie. I was looking at it. I was like, oh, Joe Dante, the guy that did Gremlins 1 and 2, and Spielberg. When he wasn't a sellout like now, where he has to like produce a lot of crap. But this is a fun movie, and if you haven't seen it, give it a watch. And I would recommend it for those who like movies that Joe Dante did, especially in the '80s. The guy was the man. He still is, and I wish he would do another film like this. It's very entertaining stuff, and it just the running time is kind of a gripe for me. I think because 2 hours is a little bit long in the tooth, but other than that, it's a good movie. So that's my review, my short review for Inner Space. I won't destroy anything on camera this time, I promise. Thanks for liking, subscribing, and commenting, and I will see you in the next one. I'm gonna do 19 in a little bit, so get ready for that later.